And His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa chaired the weekly cabinet meeting at Gudaibiya Palace today. The cabinet reviewed the developments in housing projects, programs and services and directed to adopt innovative solutions in partnership with the private sector that meet the aspirations of Bahraini citizens by swiftly addressing their housing needs and achieve the visions of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. On the occasion of World Health Day, the cabinet highlighted the importance of enhancing collective responsibility in preserving public health through increased awareness and educational campaigns, while recognizing the unwavering efforts of Bahrain's medical and health professionals to provide exceptional health care to Bahraini citizens and residents. In recognition of the International Day of Conscience, the Cabinet emphasized that Bahrain, under the leadership of His Majesty the King, is committed to promoting global compassion and coexistence. This day is held annually on the 5th of April and was adopted by the United Nations in response to the initiative of the late His Royal Highness Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa. The Cabinet discussed and approved several memoranda. One memorandum submitted by the Ministerial Committee for Legal and Legislative Affairs on a draft law amending certain provisions of the Law of Commerce. One submitted by the Ministerial Committee for Legal and Legislative Affairs on the Protective or Productive Home License, Khatwa. The Cabinet appointed the Ministerial Committee for Legal and Legislative Affairs to refer the outcomes of the investigation report to the Ministry of Interior and the Civil Service Bureau. The Cabinet also assigned the Minister of Legal Affairs to form a task force to analyse applications to ensure they meet the legal and regulatory requirements for eligibility. A memorandum submitted by the Ministerial Committee for Legal and Legislative Affairs on the government's response to 3 proposals submitted by the Council of Representatives. Then the Cabinet reviewed the following: a memorandum submitted by the Minister of Electricity and Water Affairs and Chairman of the Tender Board on the most important performance indicators of the Tender Board in 2023. Another memorandum by the Minister of Health regarding developments in the National Genome Programme, which revealed that the target number of samples had been reached. The Cabinet then took note of the following ministerial reports: outcomes of the efforts of the National Committee for the Prohibition of Weapons of Mass Destruction for 2023, events organized in commemoration of Bahrain Youth Day, and the external participation of ministers and the visits of foreign delegations to Bahrain in April 2024.